Home, you live, y'all. Let me get. All right, y'all. Trying to situate the phone real quick. You know, we on real quick. You know, we on Wi-Fi, and I ain't got my own Wi-Fi. I ain't got my own phone and nothing like that. I ain't got no government phone and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I had it before, but I don't got it now. And also, you know what I'm saying? Just being out, people like, damn, what got you homeless? You know, I had to pick and choose a spot to go to. I lived in Minnesota and was homeless too. Nobody even give a fuck about a NAGA and shit. My family jumped up and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We know his potential, but I chose a different route. You know what I mean? So must probably be a little sad about that. I want to make sure y'all can hear me though, because I got the phone like sitting in the shoe a little bit. It's like my thing. Plus people gonna coming around. Gotta pay attention. I'm gonna attract people. They see me put the phone up, people's gonna look. They never really see. They don't see NIGGAZ too tough. Excuse me. NIGGAZ. You know, they say that in private. NIGGAZ. We got some grapes, post-workout vibes, man. Alright? Grapes like shit. Love these guys, man. These ones ain't got the seeds in them, but I had some with the seeds in them. If I can afford them, I'll get them. I'll grow them. If I have my land, like some people do, shit. I'll have a orchard. Shit. You know what I mean? But I had to go to a certain spot where I know I can get, you know, recharged. It was a divine thing. You know what I'm saying? And so being homeless in certain places in the cities, you know, most high like, yo, get up out of her and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in and move around. Isaiah kind of was the book of confirmation for me. You know what I'm saying? To heal, because in certain areas in the world between tropical Capricorn and tropical Cancer, you know, it was lit. It's hard to be there if you are not. You know, that's like in Mexico and all of that good stuff. You know, and even though you have the money to live, you just understand that certain dollars are not even accepted. But what goes around comes around. So now, sooner or later, you know, the U.S. dollar is not going to be accepted as well either. Got flies around, so people coming up, going for this wall right here, they'll just brush against me. Like, that's offensive, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all see the title, the semen retention, man. And NIGGAZ, alpha male of Earth, man. Everybody else is beta males, and you know, and that's gotta say, everybody else is beta males. If you travel the world, you'll see, and that's why your semen is so powerful. They feel like they know your ass. They watch enough porn, they objectify you enough. They feel like they know you. KQ. Our symbol again, peace. You know what I'm saying? Love in the highest all light. You already know. And like I say, some people can afford. You know, they'll judge you. All the peoples of the world will judge you and stuff, and they can afford, you know, the greatest of all the food. They can afford to go to them high expensive ass co-ops and get the greatest of the food manifested. You know what I'm saying? They can afford that. The way I was able to eat those foods, I had to work in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Working dishwashing, so I won't be bothered so much. Or just do some little food prep. Because I know I'm going to do it on my own anyway, so I do some little food prep and stuff. You know? They give you all the responsibility in the world and then try to judge you and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get the food like that, the food that they try to throw away, I get all that good food. Love is right there. But some people, they'll judge you. Be like, you get this, you get this, you get that. And some foods, you know, is not totally now cypher, like with the byproducts. But certain foods your body still can digest. Certain rices your body can still do. Wild rice is real good too. But if you was gifted like food, like certain grains, certain ones that you know like you can tolerate, then yeah, your body's gonna have to use it, G. Especially if you're out in the world. I don't judge nobody for that at all. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So you're able to get to a place where you can get fruit off the damn tree, you know what I'm saying, and use your manifestation skills, where it's not really trapped like it is in the mainland, you know. You can be able to, you know what I'm saying, you're starting to see what your spiritual nature is really truly all about. Because once it catches on to you in the mainland, you know, you get attacked by a lot of different Jujas or archons. They see your light, they run to it real quick, and they try to diminish it and put it out. Here, they catch on, but they just hover around you and shit. Because they got them infrared, they see them spirits around your ass too. I happen to have a video I did. I was rhyming and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was on stage and shit. And the bro who was with me, we was cool a long time ago, but he just kept going against me and shit. But he came to one of my shows, he was on stage with me. And I used to pause the video and look at it like, damn, You can see under the red light of the flashes, you see he had this like really demonic character over his shoulder and shit. You look at mine, I had this old nice light blue character over me, like, and I'm just noticing this shit. I was trying to point it out to the girl I had. I'm like, I don't know if she was like spiritually advanced enough to catch on. She always thought she was kind of advanced anyways. And she realized like I had to lower my light just to deal with a mug like that. So anyhow, semen retention, y'all. With niggas, man, it's very important because you're the only one that can raise up to the crown chakra. And if other ones can do it, you can continue going on higher and higher. You connect the past etherian, man, to the higher Nirvana heavens. You got ancestors way up there. You know what I'm saying? And so when you start harnessing this energy, you'll see that you'll start attracting all these beta males around you. They'll just be around you, just gathering around you for no fucking reason. You'll think, you'll be like, how is everybody just coming out the cut all of a sudden? You know? It's different with the animals. The animals are going to respond. You know, the women, they'll respond. They'll look at you. But if they know how to hold it in a little bit. Some of them can't. But as far as with men, you know, predators, you can expose the predator in a man. Men who are naturally predators, who are abusers in lives of others, whether it's relationships, intimate relationships with their brothers and cousins and shit like that, even with their children, mothers and fathers could be like that towards their children, favoring a child over another to kind of make one child feel bad or feel horrible about themselves. That worked on a lot of individuals, and so when they grow up, they want to make other people feel bad and shit. So you got to acknowledge if that was done to you, how can you do to get to your fruits of the soul? You know, and the semen retention is the main way. Israelite niggas, that's the way to go, G. Once you show a mother that you can, it's 50,000 motherfuckers, at least 50,000 to 72,000 born again virgins that must, you know, stop having sex for at least 14 months. All of us at the same time showing that we can do it. We already can do it. And it's most likely showing you that we can do it. And I'm out in a place where I get the fairest of minimums, G. I'm not like flashy and shiny like I would be, let's go to fly and shit. Like on the mainland, you know how you having your thumps in your car and shit. You know how niggas do. So, and the money is the illusion to make you feel like, you know, make everyone think that you got it. Look at this fly, man. This motherfucker just can't get away from me. And the wind is blowing hard as hell. If I move around, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people. But, you know, well, I know I'm speaking something right. So, yeah, you know, he's showing you through a NAGA that's like, yo, you want to eat like this, you only need 1 meal a day, maybe two, maybe, not maybe two, but maybe 1 meal every 2 days, with everything else being fruit, if you can afford it. If you can afford it, yeah, grapes every day, G. I can afford it, but I was blessed. But if you can afford it, grapes, that'll get you through. That'll make your skin all nice and tight. How you think you see all them videos of like Caesar and everybody eating grapes and shit? The royals, they just say sipping wine. It's natural collagen up in there. You ain't gotta eat no, you gotta get no collagens from a cow. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to partake in none of that. Now that you know better. So Webb, with that semen, man, your semen is worshipped all over the world, G. Your semen in your blood is worshipped all over the world. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you go. And because everybody partook in the treaty of your downfall, meaning that all them flags you see on the international stage, you ain't got one up there, my nigga. Whether you got a flag with your national Indian culture or heritage or not. You know what I'm saying? It's not really honored. You don't have a state to yourself where you have your own peace and shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to be involved with the world, you know? So these beings, they was able to get paid off of you as being a sacrifice, coming to America and shit, getting land. They call them immigrants and shit. They're getting land, they're getting opportunities. You know, they don't get sweated as hard as you do. You know, whether you like to smoke weed, you can't get a job if you smoke weed damn near and shit, you know? Now you gotta get cards that you smoke because it's the weed that comes from the government. Now that shit weaponized, you know? And that's attack on your semen retention right there, your kundalini right there, because they got weaponized weed that is targeted like a gay bomb to your motherfucking sexuality and shit. Turn you gay instantly, dude. They wanted to drop a gay bomb in Vietnam. Instead, they're doing it right now with the cannabinoids. with niggas, so they trying to turn niggas gay. Look at this fly just circling around me, nigga. That's the spirit. You just want to start picking up on shit like that, dude. That means that's an eye around. They can't take away from me. I got cars and everything around. Motherfuckers can't leave. Because there's drooges that's getting monitoring spirits that's around. You know what I'm saying? You start picking up on this shit with your light body. And enough of us do it. We really pick up on it. You wouldn't want to be in their world. You know what happiness is about. You'll see why Mosai told Abraham, like, yo, your people concerning the government, like, yo, man, you don't need to go with the king's people. You don't even need to vote in their shit. Don't try to have no treaties with these motherfuckers. You keep your own. Like, what if they trying to take our shit? We just move around. I guarantee you I'll show you where another spot's at. You know what I'm saying? You know? And like I say, if you raise your vibration high enough, Mosai gonna start striking mugs down. And that's what's gonna be happening real soon anyways. You know, the time is up. Mugs, when they say, Mosai striking mugs down, that used to happen. And now it's back. Mugs is getting strike again. Man, shit, that's serious. That's why I'm trying to line up right with the Mosai even more. And being by yourself, semen retention, that gives you that connection to the divine. You know what I'm saying? I can went places with just me, especially out here camping. Ain't nobody around but a spirit who's out here. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High, you know, that's in everything. You can feel it under big old banyan trees. And I had to come to find out that a banyan tree is a fig tree. I didn't even know that. That's why I was drawn to him. And now I see Mosai why he likes fig trees a lot. People try to shit on me, or try to hate on me with the fig. I ate a fig that was straight bright and shit. So with the wasps, like I never knew that. There's certain figs that they make sure that don't happen. Because they guard those. We know this. But I'm not a fool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting to my coach disciples in my 40s for nothing. And if Most High allowed it to happen, and he uses this tree as a symbol of life and knowledge, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? The wind's blowing, so you see how the phone is shaking. So then how does this damn fly flying around and then in the wind and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these some super ass flies. Out here getting the sun too, G. It's out here in the sun. So yeah, that semen retention, G, that get your glow up, man, G. Gotta be with the fruit though. And the fruit, it just enhanced it. And on top of it, it's another, of course, 14 months up, working out, yeah, all of them together. 14 months up, they really can't fuck with you, G. If you do that this whole year, I mean, you'll be on point, G. But if you can let one go all the time, you'll still be at 14, at least that. You know what I'm saying? Then if you start from there again, you'll be 15, 16, if you let 1 month go. That's how you gotta calculate it. You're strong. Mosai told me, I tell y'all strong, G. Well, I know, he's showing me, and it's happening right in my face. You know what I'm saying? Those who hate me and shit, whether it could be close family members or not. You know what I'm saying? I get blessed, and I had a problem, of course, accepting something like, what you think? Why I gotta accept this from you? But Mosai wanted me to accept this shit. I had to be in the spirit of receiving. I'm like, oh, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And once I get it, I said, oh, Most High gave this to me through certain people. You know what I mean? The people may not be right as they can be, but he'll use them people and give me certain things. And I had to look at it through the energies, and I started accepting it like that. So it wasn't like a charity, because I had to beg and be on no corners and begging or nothing like that. All I have to do is really just ask, and later in the day it'll come. You know, it's lined up with my spirit. You know, like you'd be like, oh, I want a mansion with a pool. But do your spirit really want it? Or do your spirit want unity and shit? Does it want to unite? Because most I made the vast firmament, the vast world, to be where you got to link up with another motherfucker to go travel. That's how he made it. And this is one of the ways to do it. You can't be traveling on semen retention, on your low light. You have fear all up in you with all this water and shit. You can't even get in the water. You know? And so that's where they had one up on you at, because they was at least up 4 months, and you wasn't up 4 months like that. It was just going down low. When I say 4 months, I'm talking about like on the average of the people. You know what I'm saying? You were low. On the average of the people, they were higher up than you. If you're so sexually involved with things, emotionally in tune, because Kundalini sexual energy is in tune with everything. And that's how you get in tune and have a connection with things. But it's not like you having sex in the form of like a molestation. You know what I'm saying? Because now spirits molest motherfuckers. You got spirits using other corporeal people or mortals to molest them, to molest the chosen ones. These beings could be fine as hell, G, or handsome than a motherfucker, man. Very smooth and suave. But if you're not up high in your vibration on your semen retention or your semen sacredness, it'll miss you. And even if you didn't let it miss you, you wouldn't have the power to pull away as you thought you would. The semen sacredness is with your faith. It's all involvement with faith as well. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And it's a way of saying it even more better than that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a tricky kind of way of saying it. But if faith is like what you have that's inside of you already, of something that is pertaining bigger than you. And you know that can help you. You know what I'm saying? You have hope for it, you send out that prayer, then it'll manifest back to you, depending on your karmic insignia, or your cosmic insignia, or quantum insignia. Because we all are just quantum singularities of the Most High. Semen sacredness for the nigga is very important. Because they sit and watch you all day on porn. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in person. You just you're the only nigga around, maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Depending where you at on your life, you can tell the nigga who been jacking off and shit like that. And you thinking that, you know, even if you're in the gym or something, they're by themselves. It's not that they're like tough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's swole, he's tough, he by himself. No, that man light is low. He thinking that he got to jack off and to be relaxed because he's feeling that tension and shit. That's what you're supposed to feel. And like, that's what a man, you're supposed to be relaxed, nigga. You're a man. What would you relax for? You got kids and women and shit like that. You ain't relaxed right now. Got a lot of shit going on. You ain't supposed to be relaxed. You got motherfuckers jacking off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's interracial porn. You know what I mean? That right there alone, it can drain your energy. You know what I'm saying? So when they see you, they can lock onto you. Multiple ones. You don't even know who it is. And some of them you can feel it. This is where your discernment kicks in at. If you have semen retention or not, or semen sacredness, and you care about your shit, you know, because they get into a point where they don't want you to give a fuck about your shit. They want you to let it go easily. And now it's a race war. It's always been like, you ain't had no problem with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You loved everybody and shit, but they had a racial problem with you. So it's a race war against you, and that's against the Creator, basically. And so, you know, to objectify you, you know, through sexual gratification, you know, to try to appeal to your sexual nature where they want to become females, because that's how you're drawn to them, if they look a little something like a female, something submissive, and the taboo is like that they're actually a man, but they're submissive, you know. That could be a taboo, thinking that you can keep one of those. And in their delusional mind, they don't really want one man. They want to worship all niggas. Like, this is serious. You know what I'm saying? Where they like the glory hole, all that, where there's nothing but niggas. If all the niggas and bust nuts on them, that's what they would want, G. This is why semen retention of niggas is very important, because they'll fucking damn near self-destruct. And they is anyone who can't get to this point. Niggas were naturally at that point. They probably mad I'm saying this shit, G. But it all applies to niggas. And the fruit, too, P. And the working out. Because you can look at it. Like, everybody work out now, and they're working out for sexual gratification. Like the Africans, they know they got bodies, right? But they're working out just for sex. Now you're starting to see them talk about, you know, chosen ones and certain things, but it's not click like how it is with a nigga. We're gonna call us niggas because that's everybody else calls us. Fuck it. And so we had this like universal Christ consciousness type of click where we was like, oh, we can kind of know what's up if we just tune in and hold each other accountable. Like, niggas know what's right and what's wrong. And when we see each other like, nigga, you know. That's why semen retention is important for us, because the Jacob's ladder, the 33 vertebrae, all that, the Jesus age and everything, you know what I'm saying? And crossing the vagus nerve and getting the light, and you dropping down the oil through your body all the way down your spinal column, back down, and just lighting you up. This is what they know. They can't do it, but they know it. They'll tell you every stage, because you had it all in your shit. They're just re-putting it back out. Now you can do it, G. So even if you did transition, you got your light up. You know what I'm saying? This will help you in the afterworld too. This is light body. So they're the ones that's concerned about the flesh. That's why they're here jumping out of planes and running and mountain ridges and shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn near killing themselves. Damn near hurting themselves, dude. Anyway, my shit off real fast. You know, it's all about the nigga, man. Everything's about the nigga, dude. Everything. It's just unity and everything and shit. And the only way you can get back unified is if you, you know what I'm saying, forgive. If you've been something happened to you when you was younger, forgive. Continue on growing with the path, because Most High used you for something to get strong. But you're gonna attract predators in your life if you master this. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that you'll start using your energy for other things. People start falling out in front of you and shit. They have certain thoughts about you. You hear about family members getting fucked up because of things, because they hope bad on you. You got the light inside you. You can actually transmit to the motherfucker and they'll do the dirt for you. You talking about to the motherfucker, to your family, your real life family. They do the dirt for you. They don't want you to be online like that. And if you are online like that, that's when we see that unity. That's when it starts forming together. You know what I'm saying? So getting that light to get up at least 14 months is what's going to help us get to that next level. And working out, that'll keep you occupied and shit. You know what I'm saying? Honoring the Sabbath. The Sabbath was just yesterday. And it's just because it was a Saturday this time don't mean it's a Saturday all the time. It went through the whole week before it got to that Saturday. And I looked at every Sabbath, and something magical happened on every Sabbath. This last Sabbath in the morning at 4:50 something in the morning, the brightest fucking meteor came as close as I'll say not even 100 feet in the air above me, man. It was so colorful. It could have just like it was just gonna hit and explode everything. That's how I kind of was looking. It was just happening so fast, but it was happening while I was praying. And a lot of things I see while I'm praying, I posted up. I'm like, look at this moving in the sky. Look at that. That's these things that you see that you get online. You know what I'm saying? You really want to see. You really just want to keep on busting nuts. You know you're gonna be on Earth, man. And some of my Israelite brothers, they know that they say Esau, his time is up. So yeah, if you look at it that way, this is what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You say, Jacob, this is the key. You want to pay your tithes? That's how you pay your tithes, man. In your body. That's the true sacrifice. That's for sure. Ain't no other way. You can talk it all you want to talk, and I'm gonna say it just like that. Ain't no other way, man. You're gonna have to hold that light. You're gonna have to eat the fruit. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to work out. All these things was denied to us. You know what I'm saying? They gave us the wrong food. They molested us. They didn't even allow us to work out. They seen us like, damn, these niggas are still happy. How can we break their spirit? We're that connected to the Creator. Your DNA is that connected. And that's all in your semen, in your light. It's very important, man. They got us to trick you to releasing that shit. That's why they got them trainees ready on white training. Like they last motherfucking encounter to be submissive to you. All you gotta do is not bust. They'll turn on themselves. It's necromancy, spiritual games, all that was in play. When you was low, shit won't work now. You raise your light up, all that funky ass, weak ass magic they got, nigga. You motherfuckers is just coming out of nowhere, doing all kind of magic. Sending new motherfuckers in your life, want to touch your physical belongings and shit. They want to poison your body, see your beauty, try to give you beauty hacks and spells and shit like that. They want to do everything. So they see the spiritual beauty. And with that semen retention, no matter how you look, it's all about that spirit, dude. Anybody gonna be drawn up, especially white males. See, I'm telling the truth. I ain't lying to you, man. They're the ones at the lower end of the spectrum. They can't help it. They be looking at the far at you, man. I can be covered up. It's still the same way. But right now I'm in the sun. They can't sit right in my sun. Nigga is slow right now a little bit. I'm the fruit shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about feeling good and shit. You know what I'm saying? The vibe of feeling good. How you feel good, that's cultivating your happiness, man. You don't really care about what nobody else thinks, because it ain't about man. Mosai just told you how to get it. Like, nigga, this is what you gotta do. Eat this, do this, boom, boom, boom. Get with your people. Get out the city now, because the city's gonna be big. You're gonna balance your spirit with your physical. Meaning that you're gonna know how to get to a space in your spirit body. Like, you know, you can think it in your mind, like boom, and subjective and objectify. So you can think it in your mind, a place, and your mind can travel right there, right? When you open your eyes or whatever, your body's not there. You have to objectify. You have to objectively go there in your body. Well, in the spirit game, the power lies in that of where you think it. Boom, you appear right there. That's what's going on in the atmosphere here. This is what a lot of spirits don't know how to do, because they're deaf, dumb, and blind. Spiritual. So they become jujits, and they latch on to motherfuckers who got portals. When I say portals, mean they got holes open from doing all kind of mind-altering chemicals and spiritual, you know what I'm saying, psychoactive type of chemicals and shit, and allow for these beings or archons to latch on to them. And they work for a higher upper, you know what I'm saying? But naturally, you're supposed to go ahead and learn how to do this, objectify yourself, and move around spiritually when you're resting and things of that nature. But when you don't do that, you have all kind of holes and portals open up in you and shit, eating the wrong foods, not honoring the Sabbath, the true Sabbath. You ain't got to be a part of their shit to do this. This is part of natural life, dude. All the animals do it. You'll see all the magical shit happen on Sabbath. You'll be resting and working out, you know what I'm saying? But they got to put it to a point where you can't really honor the Sabbath every time, because the Sabbath changes up every week, because it's honoring the moon cycle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and also working out and shit. That's the temple. That's how you keep the body in a full detoxifying mode, replenishing the cells. Man, these young motherfuckers be testing me and shit. I'm having to tell them, man, I'm 2 times grown, man. If I was in the game, I'm retired right now, dude. I'll be retired, you know what I mean? They're looking at me like, nah, dude. I'm like, nigga, come on, man. I got sons your age and shit. You wanna fight? You wanna fuck with them? Y'all go one-on-one and shit, and whatever, have a game. Make sure I'm covered up down there. But yeah, the center retention with the Israelites is the most important thing on earth at this point. If we do that, oh man. Women on your ass. They own you right there. You're joining them mothers like, yo, our men is strong. Because our women is strong, dude. We are both strong. To the point when we get shit back together again, we're gonna be like living on, we're gonna have like a few lands where it's like we won't even see, we're gonna be separate from each other for several months at a time. That's when you're mastering your spiritual side and your physical side. And so when you see your other, if they on the other island and shit like that or whatever, and y'all visit for about a couple months and seeing each other, and then y'all get, you know, pregnant and all that, you get pregnant, you get life on a boom, and you separate, and you come back again and do this thing all over again. Keep it going. You don't have to be around each other every damn day. That's how it's gonna be, man. We're gonna have islands to each other, dude. It's gonna be a whole new game. This ain't gonna be the same how they did it, how they're doing it, you know, in the family, you get married and all that shit. No. We're gonna be strong enough to go and not have no codependency issue at all. You'll be able to go and establish something, because you're not busting nuts and investing in this thing. Sometimes you be busting nuts and be investing in the wrong things, man. Things that don't have no value in your life, G. You know? Nothing, no type of value at all. And you just invested all that energy, heat, light, and energy into that image. It's not even real. Even in your mind, you made it real in your mind. You went there in your mind, but you couldn't do it in the flesh. So that's where you gotta really master these things. Everybody's trying to be, everybody want to be fucked by the nigga. Just plain and simple. They all want some black dick. BBC, BBD, East Coast family. For real, dude. That's serious. Now, I have this some fucking in my life. You know what I'm saying? I be keeping it real like a motherfucker when it comes to that shit. And we're keeping it real going on. But now we should keep it real motherfucker. And I never really liked the white shit. And when I was young, in Mississippi, man, you only had like 2 of them. They were just easy. Like, damn, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong with y'all. Shit, y'all ain't been through this shit. It was easy. I was noticing I had a friend that was a black girl, and we was cool together and shit. We didn't even try to overstep each other's boundaries. We were showing each other our talents and how we can write a certain way. We knew each other's private parts, but we didn't know anything else. Man, these white girls came over and shit, sit down, they about 5'6'2" and shit, 5 to 8 or something like that. Man, this brother, the girl I was cool with me, we like married in the country. The girls come over and they just know exactly what they start showing everything, business and all that. So I was like, oh, I ain't like that. I ain't like the way that looked and none. I was like, damn. But the fact that they was doing things, I was like, hey, look at this. It's easy. But you know, that's what it seemed like. As I grew, I understood. It was different. I used to be like, damn, why these girls got big ass booties? And I understood now. They swallowing shit. I know, and we got graphical right there. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of the game. It's like soul suckers and shit. Just imagine when they get some niggas, man. They be like, because their men want to suck niggas up. And the women of them, they know this. This is why semen retention is very important for a man. For a nigga, man. Because the white male, he lets it be known, man. We do want to suck you up, see? That's a shameful thing that he has within himself, man. But he wants it to be open. I don't know. Mama probably swallowed a lot of semen when she was pregnant with his ass or something. I don't know. That's why you ain't supposed to be having sex when you're pregnant with your woman. I done had sex with mine, listen, I had orgasms, everything, but she didn't give me no head. She swallowed some semen and shit. Afterwards, got shit fucked up a little bit. You know, kind of swallowed some semen. Why you got pregnant? I don't know. What's some deep shit? But see, we don't know. You know what I mean? Well, we do now. We know now. That'll make you fucked up. So yeah, man. Right now, I'm going to wrap it up and finish up with these grapes. But the semen retention with, you know, coupled with, and I'm keeping this kind of vulgar a little bit too, because, you know, I can't just be so formal with the shit. You know? But as Israelites, and everybody, you know, we're going to hold ourselves accountable like that. We truly look at ourselves as Israelites, the light that is real, you know what I'm saying? And we're of the creator Hawa, then, you know, we're just little bitty gods in the flesh. They took away some of how we ascended. And I'm just coming back to show, like, oh, this is what it is. Well, I'm not coming back, but they put me here to show. I'm gonna say it like that. All right, so, and you know, semen retention has a lot to do with it. Just like with Samson, you know, it wasn't his hair, even though he had the woolly hair. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't his hair though. My brother Samson was a judge. He was wise. You had to be wise. You had to have that kundalini up going. So once he released that light to Delilah, she was like, oh, this nigga weak now. I got him. And you bust that nut, G. You lose a lot of things. You lose a lot when you have sex with a woman and shit. Because you start to care. You start giving a fuck about what she's doing. Where you going? Where you at? What are you doing that for? You bust like 4 or 5 nuts in like a night, you're going to be definitely asking those questions in the morning. Where you finna go? Why you getting up so fast? Nigga, insecurity just popped right in. Her energy came to you, or your energy went to her. Your energy came to you and your energy with her. That's how I do. I just swap energy. She's like, well, damn, nigga, I'm just going outside. She's gonna walk outside, go to the store, nigga. All the niggas gonna holler, because all your light is all up in her ass. Well, she swallowed your shit, or it's on her aura, or you just busting her funky ass pussy and shit. She smelled like a little motherfucking 2-day-old fish and shit left outside. Don't matter. She's still getting that attention. You gotta remember that. You know what I'm saying? Your light in your semen, man, is powerful. You have the Y chromosome. She don't have no Y chromosome. You have the reason why. You have the chance. You have the discerning factor where it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Or yeah, I'm gonna do that. You have a choice. You can't be like, oh damn, it just happened. You're not that type of person. It just happened. If a bitch gave you some pussy, it ain't just happened. And it's like, shit, I'm happy that motherfucker happened. Unless you just like so weak you pity this bitch. Nah. You low, that's what happened. Now you have the ability to control it and bring it back up. But when you low, yeah, man, everything is gonna change. And like I say, being gay is fucked up too, because of the fact they don't respect each other any goddamn way. They don't care. They'll talk so much shit to each other. Fuck y'all, make you suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? If y'all in the chat room and shit, you might turn that motherfucker on. Like, God damn, motherfucker really say that? You really want to suck my dick, don't you, bitch? You know? Fuck no. if you're low in your life and you're experiencing that, then you don't know how to just learn from that shit. Then you get sucked into the game. So we're like, nigga, there ain't nothing to really play with and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you find yourself with these motherfuckers, and they got nothing but drudges on their asses. So that's waiting on your ass upon death. Yeah, we talking about light body and shit again, man. This shit waiting on your ass upon death, nigga. Them niggas pulling your ass over. You do whatever they fucking want you to do. You're feeding on to other mortals and shit. You ain't living your spiritual existence. That's why the Y chromosome is so daggone important. And the woman don't got it. She got 2 big ass X chromosomes. The man got that Y, dude. You know what I'm saying? He got that Y, and it's like, he's the reason why. The question that's asked by many is the answer. Discipline is what makes him free. You know what I mean? He gives his culture. He's the father of the family. He fattens her with his seed of life. You know what I mean? It shows the equality of the father of himself as manifested in his immediate cipher. Of the he and her, the 2 infinity symbols is 8. H, he and her and he. It's real in the field, G. It's real in the field. So, let me pick it up real quick and chop it up. All 3 of us in this mod, we're getting it down. And say, see what bro say. Oh, damn, we're down to the battery joint again? Shit, trying to get it now. Big bro says, Pete, what's happening? Pete, he says, have you watched Dr. Morris? He says fruits, berries, and melons, and I'm on the 2nd week. And I'm learning my body all the time. I have so much energy. It's like when I was on cocaine. My ninja. I love that shit. Real as hell. We keep it just like I was on cocaine. That's right. You got to eat some foods, like cooked foods, to put your ass asleep. Because you're going to be so goddamn high. I'm telling you. And to see how long you can go is even better. It's not like you're supposed to go for forever, right? You know what I'm saying? You're just going just long enough, like, you know, to feel the energy. And then you see the next time you go longer. You go a week, 2 weeks, or you go a whole month. Oh my goodness, dude. You're gonna be so energized, coupled along with whatever you're working out with or doing, whatever you're doing, you know. Pardon, son. Whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? But that energy is gonna make you just extra. So when you do eat some food or whatever and you come down, it's like, oh, okay, that's what it is. I feel like that. That shit feels strong. I feel good. Yo, so shout out to you, man, and definitely, you know, salute, dude, because I roll with Dr. Robert Morris, man. Dr. Robert Morris get hated on and he don't get congratulated on enough. You know what I'm saying? They take him down his shit because he ain't really selling you shit. He will be selling you some things, but it's on the point where you can damn near figure it out yourself if you've been on the path. Everybody else is trying to promote CMOS and shit. And, you know, and from certain companies, you know what I mean? So, and the brother, you know, Dr. Sabi, that's the first one I ever heard in a book. That I had a book back in the day called Natural Cures They Didn't Want You to Know About. It was by this one billionaire. I think this was in 2005. His name is Kevin Trudeau. And so he just basically talked about, you know, Dr. Sabi then, like, yo, he figured out how to cure AIDS and all of this, you know what I mean? But a lot of these people, they was doing it for money for people and not letting you know that you got to come stay in the environment for a nice amount of time before you could fully detox. You're coming out there for about a couple of weeks and you're going back to where you were at. Yeah, shit can relapse and all this shit can go down. You know what I'm saying? And your body, especially your body's used to getting in all this water and therapeutic fucking thermonuclear springs and shit, hot ponds and things of that nature. You got sun that's right here on your face. You leave that shit, it's like you paid for a certain amount of time. And they started looking at it as if the money, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of our people that let the money get to us. And we was already rich because we liked it to help anyways. And he who has the most helping hand is the most richest motherfucker, really, because they gonna appreciate that helping hand. You damn near do it for free. Motherfucker damn near donate everything to you just because you help them and shit. But now people charging a lot. I'll put some prices up, but in real life, I'm giving the game as far as like you can do it yourself, and then serious things we can work together on. You know. But yeah, Dr. Sabi, I was like, damn, you know, The money thing is kind of messed up. All right, bro. Peace. Peace from the Bay. Dark Soul, what's happening? Peace. Yeah, KQ, man. So many distractions, G. So many distractions, bro. They try to distract you from you. That's really who they distract me from. You'll notice that when you're in a place where there's not a lot of yous at, everybody be all in your face. Hi, hey, not giving you the right thing. You'll be like, damn. You can see the difference of the evolution. How niggas evolve like the sun, like every 11 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something new. My granddad used to always tell me, man, time just repeats all the time. He was telling me about the baggy jeans. I was wearing baggy jeans when I was little. He was like, yeah, there was tight jeans. He's all these things that come back. So the baggy jeans in the 40s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the 30s, you know, all these things go all the way around and shit. 20s was like the baggy jeans before, or the baggy clothes again. You know, it happens like that. So peace, once again. So what about your practicing semen retention and in your sleep? You wake up and you didn't mean to. Bam. So now, that's an interesting question, and that's a good question to ask you because everybody definitely need to be knowing this. Calm down. I got people coming. I only got 1% left, so I'm gonna try to say what I gotta say. In the sleep, man. The reason why it happens in the sleep is when you entertain the thought. After a while, everything's gonna be with the thought. It's not gonna be like, you know, you're just laying there and subconsciously something has to come out. It's all gonna be with the thought. If you thought about it before, like in the daytime, you know what I'm saying, or somewhere in part of your day where there was a 5-minute stretch thinking, you know, sex don't even have to last that long. But if you're thinking about something sexually for 5 minutes straight, you try to get it off your mind, and you're kind of low on your light, which is say you're not past 3 months here type stuff. You can't automatically push your thought back up, your light back up to your higher self or higher point. This is only can go so much. You can imagine, you can only see that higher point because you're at a certain point now. If you was at a higher point already and you chose to go down, then, and you was down there for 5 minutes and thinking of something for 5 minutes, you can hear him be like, man, fuck that shit. And you'll change it up that quick and go back up. And you won't be messed up. But if you're kind of like only on 3 months and 4 months and you're like, oh, I've been doing good, let me go entertain this thought. Even at 7 months, you know what I'm saying? I done did several different times on each way, you know what I'm saying? But now this is the ongoing way right here. That's later on. But right now though, that'll make you look up and you can't get up no more. You're like, oh shit. So in the rest, when the attacks happen, when you got the druids or the archons who are ready to, or the succubuses that's ready to get you, but they there. They want to drain your energy, your sexual energy. If they could tie you up and just suck your dick, man, they would. You know what I'm saying? If you're low enough, you're still entertaining the thought. A room full of blondes just running towards you and shit. You can't do shit about it because these motherfuckers are just like sexual living toys, like artificial intelligence living toys. And I'm not saying some of our men got weaknesses to them. I don't, but I can understand that they do. And then, you know, some of our men got weaknesses just to niggas and shit like that too. Well, sisters, you know what I'm saying? But it gets deeper once you allow yourself to go lower because your match will be at a certain recessive state now that your sister may not be at or that you don't want to see her at. And you have to go lower than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about getting you to be low. So basically, if you entertain the thought during the day, and you're not above 4 or 5 chakras, 4 or 5 months, then it's gonna be susceptible. Even if you up higher, it don't even matter, G. If you really entertaining it, it's 10 minutes, I don't care, man. It can get to you. This is why Kegeling is very important. If you Kegel, that's why I talk about this one, man, because Kegel helps you stop it, because you'll have the warning in the dream when they're attacking you. The attacks, the major ones happen every 7 months. So that's a major octave change. Every 7 months and also every 12, because the 12 is the last note within that 7 major and 5 minor, you know what I'm saying, octave that you got going on. Then it's the next octave that you enter into, you know? And so that 12 months will be up to 24 months. That'd be 24 months versus, 14 months with the 7. You know what I mean? And so you add it on. You know? So 7 and 7 is 14, 12 and 12 will be 24. So every 24 months is going to be really crucial. Every 7 months is going to be crucial too. I know I'm just rambling a little bit because I'm pulling up a crowd, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, they doing live music in there. So, and so yeah, so these months are very important, dude. Let me pull that out the way. These months are very important because those seven months, the 7th month part, 8th month, those are very important. The 28th month, you know what I'm saying, very important. 24th month, important. The 35th month is very, very important. All these months is important. We up there, G. You know what I'm saying? You experience certain things. And so this is your manifesting powers and shit, man. This is where they fucking with, because, like I say, if they can attack your sexual energy like that, they can just be like, fuck it, and send these women to seduce you and drain you all day until you just be like liking it and shit. They make sure they'll drain you out and then walk out the room like you ain't nothing. Your heart was drained out with these motherfuckers. And it's just like having sex with them and shit. But you're doing it willingly now. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine if they had to line you up and you really cared about your singing like that, man. Put you in the wall and stuck you in the wall and just suck your dick all day and shit until you was drained the fuck out. They know that depletes your energy, dude. You know what I'm saying? It depletes you. You can't even think quick, you know? And like I say, and especially if you got the food clogging your gut up, and your gut is where your brain is at. That's your real brain. That's where your other mind, you know, thinking goes down. That shit's all clogged up. You know, you can't, it'd be foggy thoughts. You can't, your ruminant thoughts would be just continuously coming over and over because you're in a low, you can't shake a thought. You haven't looked at yourself. That's another thing on that too. Considering attention on why it's important for NIGGAZ too, because niggas got molested by spirits and also just motherfuckers that have been passed down the line with so-called POW slavery type shit. You know, our brothers over in Atlanta, it's a lot of gay to them going on over there. That's a high kundalini energy if they just learn how to go celibate, control it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like certain other things start manifesting. They don't have to use that for each other and have it with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because they naturally entice the white folks. White folks know that, naturally. You ain't even gotta do shit. Like, this is me, chest naked on lava rock right now. I got nothing but white motherfuckers standing around me. For a little bit, they go away. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sun and shit. This dude got a little thing from the fly and shit. So yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, your energy's that big, you're gonna be attracting a lot of motherfuckers that's coming to you, man. And if it comes out in your dream, just know that, you know, don't be upset. But just know after a while, when you gain control of your thought, you're gonna be a little upset. Because you're gonna be like, damn, how the fuck I let it happen? Because it's a warning. It makes it feel like you're saying, hey, peace, baby. I don't even sip, baby. I don't even sip. No. All right. But I like that though. That's futuristic.
Thank you. I love your necklace.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Ooh, yeah. You got a strong voice. I like that. Yeah,
thank you. I sing too.
You do? All right, we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing one day. We're gonna have to get it in.
Well, here. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Now we know our ABC. Next time, won't you say?
Next time I will.
You know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same melody.
Yeah, same type of chord. Yeah, that's how they get us. That's how they get us. From the same melody.
I did that at a potluck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there was like a 10-year-old right in front of me, and he's like.
Damn, he's singing a classic. That's one of the classics. Yeah, I appreciate you though, girl.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
Hey, me and my dad are selling art over here. If you want to come check it out.
Sure, I will, man. If I come through. I like your earrings too.
Right.
Universe. Yeah, I'll give you all these compliments, but nah, but it looks nice. I like that. I like it.
Yeah, come check it out.
All right, tell Pops I said hey. All right. Well, yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, y'all. I was coming to an end right now, but I know we were talking about the light and the heat, light, and energy and things of that nature, man. You know, these things is what most I want you to experience and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your happiness. Because you know you're going to go down low. And going low is really low, man. It's like, it's hard to come up from there. And so, to have control of your whole kundalini, you can get control of your whole happiness and shit. You know? And when you're sad, you can hurry up and shoot some happiness right back up, like, boom, to the top. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? But when you low, it's going to be hard to do it, dude. Super hard. So, yeah, y'all. I thank y'all for joining me for this, you know, So it says, that being said, I'll go up a little bit more. So, peace, let's see, who over here? Let's see, somebody in this mug. Alright. I love y'all. So with that being said, thanks for joining me. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump up off this piece and relax. I'm gonna check out Pops. She said she wanted, let me see some artwork she got going on over there. I'm out here in Hawaii. This is Hawaii. This is the heart chakra of the earth. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of really soul out here that our families out here as well within this triangle. It's very important for us to link with them and unite with them as well. Because they're beautiful, also giving, and also of the creator as well too. And they're our family, So that being said, love in the highest light. I'll deal with you on the next one. Peace.